Hi, and welcome to Grandad on an Enfield. I have a little story to tell you, but first of all, I had to get a new key cut for the Honda. I had to buy a blank key first from the Honda dealers. Can you see that? Yeah, 62.21 for a blank key. Now I have to get it cut. I'll tell you why in a minute. So cutting, I think, is another €50, and then I have to get it the chip done in it for the alarm system or the immobilizer system. So it's a bit cold now, so what happened was, when I picked up the bike, the luggage wasn't on it, and there were a couple of other bits and pieces with it. So I actually strapped on the service history and the spare key onto the back of the bike, and somewhere between there and the next day it went missing. So I know I stopped for coffee and stuff, but whether it fell off the bike or whether someone took it off the bike, I don't know. But it means I have to get a spare key. It also means I've lost all the service history as well with it. And like I say here, she really doesn't like being cold. Like I say, we've no MOT here, so there's no history of mileage. What it is there was it was in the same family, and I think it changed within the same family about five or six times. So as I can remember, five times, yeah. And it was serviced every year, and then it was sold to a motorcycle dealership in Limerick. So I've lost the service history, I've lost the spare key. Thankfully the logbook was sent off or was sent off by the previous owner, so I don't have to worry about that. So all it means really is I've lost the service history. The key isn't I can get the key, but I could have done without the expense of nearly €200 for a key. But anyhow, that's the way it goes. So I'll catch you in a minute there, and we have some other discussions to do. I don't know about the angle of the camera on this. I only got a new mount for it, and it's my first time using it, but it looks a bit slanty to me, but we'll see what it turns out like, and hopefully we might be able to, if it's too bad, we'll reposition the camera somewhere. I just said I'd give you a quick look around the bike, because I have to wait 25 minutes for the key to be cut. I put the panniers on. When I got them, this one was actually touching the exhaust. So all I done was tilted the brackets and re-drilled it. That's another story in itself, because everything here was actually seized for not being used. And the same on the side. And the same on the back lights. So they've all been re-drilled, retapped. There's a helicoil in a couple of them because the hole was so big. So they've been, and anti-seize compound covering everything now. Any other extra? My favourite little from Amazon, the tyre pressure monitor system. Here you go. I was looking at them OEG or OEG or whatever the call them big. I actually don't like the big screen. You know, it's not my thing. I know I don't care. People love it, and all new cars come with it and everything. It's just I don't want one on my motorcycle. But she's looking well now. She cleaned up a small bit, and I'll tell you what I think of the locksmith after, because he just told me it's going to cost me €40 to cut the key, and they guarantee it will work. But it won't work. It should turn on the ignition, and I have to get it re-chipped in. But I have it cleaned up a bit, and the cases are on. They're not the biggest cases, but the lights are all wired in and everything. Like I say, I have no key now at the moment, so I can't show you. And I opened the air cover to get a K&N filter. I was going to get a K&N filter in the air, as I do with all my bikes, but she actually had one fitted already, so I just cleaned that and re-oiled it. And like I say, she's looking for a £4 bike. She's not looking too shabby, so we'll go down to the bike shop now and see how much more it's going to cost me to get it re-chipped. That's the key booked in for tomorrow. It cost me €50 to get it cut. 62 odd euro, and another €60 tomorrow. So €170, €180 roughly for a key to be cut, because it fell off the back of the bike. So we'll leave it there. I'll let you know whether it was 50 to get it cut, but your man said there's no guarantee it will work. So I put it into the ignition first, and it didn't work. And I just slid it up and down the barrel a couple of times, and I scraped it off a bit of concrete and put it in. It worked perfectly then. But of course it won't start the bike because it's not chipped. So we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. Be safe while you're on ride and get home. Grandad on Enfield.